my friends, Miss K here with an amazing story for you today. And it's written about a piece of music that a composer named Camille Saint-Saëns wrote called The Carnival of the Animals. Now, this piece of music was written by my friend Camille Saint-Saëns in 1886. That's right, this song was written in 1886, and it inspired our author, Jack Perlutsky, and our illustrator, Mary GrandPre, to create a story based on his piece of music. That's part of the reason why this book is so special. Now, every animal you see in our carnival, Camille Saint-Saëns wrote a piece about. Pretty cool, huh? Now, while we are reading, you need to remember that in order to be an awesome musician today and a good audience member, our eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices are off. This, my friends, is Camille Saint-Saëns' Carnival of the Animals. Welcome to our carnival, where birds and beasts and such behave a lot like people do. At times, a bit too much. You'll meet the regal lion and the captivating swan, the irritating donkeys that talk on and on and on. You'll meet a tortoise and some fish with the most beautiful fins. Welcome to our carnival. The music now begins. And our first animal we're going to meet in our carnival is the lion. It's evident the lion is king, in charge of almost everything. Avoid the beast at any cost, for if you fail, then all is lost. If you should hear the lion cough, don't hesitate to hurry off. If you hear his frightful roars, remove yourself to distant shores. Let's listen for those roars. He must be close. The lordly lion longs to sup on the living prey and chew it up. Try not to fall within his sight, then he may eat you, bite by bite. Besides his royal magnificence, the lion possesses common sense and manages to labor less than every lovely lioness. Next, we have a rooster and some hens. The hens all rush around the yard, then hurry, hurry, hurry. Then peck, 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 and cluck, cluck, cluck. They scurry, scurry, scurry. They fuss and fret and fuss with feathers in a flurry until they rest upon their nests and cease their senseless worry. The hens each lay a single egg, then sit on it contented. The rooster treats this news as though it were unprecedented. With puffed up chest, he crows and crows, till he appears demented. He seems to think that a chicken's egg was something he invented. The donkeys of the wild. They haven't any manners and they haven't any sense. There's not a word that anyone can say in their defense. Their ways are so unsavory, they'll never get ahead. They are the donkeys of the wild. That's all that needs to be said. I wonder who we'll meet next in our carnival. The tortoise. The tortoise lugs his house about and lumbers on all fours. he clearly never seems to be completely out of doors. The tortoise is a cautious sort, not known for being bold, and so the tortoise lives to be exceptionally old. The tortoise never hurries and is happily resigned to being late for dinner and to being left behind. The tortoise doesn't ask for more if he can do with less. Perhaps that is the secret of the tortoise's success. And look, his house, even his shell even looks like a house. How cool is that? Oh, I can't wait for this next animal. It's one of my favorites, the elephants. An elephant never forgets to remember the things he remembers to never forget. An elephant knows that it snows in December, that summer is warmer and water is wet. An elephant's ears are a genuine wonder. An elephant's trunk is an elephant's pride. His footfalls are often mistaken for thunder. If you're in the neighborhood, please do step aside. When elephants gather, the ground starts to tremble beneath the great weight of their ponderous feet. Be glad there are elephants left to assemble, because without them, our planet would feel incomplete. I wonder what animal we'll meet next. I hear some hopping, so it must be the kangaroos. This fact is essential about kangaroos. They hop energetically, just as they choose. They hop over rocks, over fences and streams, and probably hop in their kangaroo dreams. When they aren't sleeping or swallowing food, they hop and they hop as though being pursued. For hopping's an action they cannot refuse. This fact is essential about kangaroos. Oh, it's one of my favorites coming up. The aquarium, aka where the fishies live. In a tank that's filled to the brim, little fishies slowly swim, endlessly from place to place, rarely changing their pace. There is little that is known. They blow kisses as they go. They don't notice what they see or their own monotony. Each one has no other wish than to be a little fish, neither happy nor glum in their small aquarium. And there's even a little cat looking into the aquarium at the fishies. Let's see. What animal do we meet next? The birds. They flitter here, they flitter there, enjoying every breeze, and twitter songs of happiness amid their sheltering trees. They build nests, they hatch their eggs, they wobble as they thrive. With every note they tell the world, it's good to be alive. Even look really closely at the picture, you can see there's music notes in their feathers. Look at how cool that is. So what animal do we meet next? I wonder. Oh, it's one of my favorites. The fossils. Ooh. fossils, you entirely lack the basic knack of coming back. For fossils, you're extinct, and so there's nowhere left for you to go. Poor fossils, long without a skin. Today, you simply don't fit in. One wonders if you were surprised to find out that you'd been fossilized. Look at that dinosaur skeleton or fossil walking through the city. Look how cool that is. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. And this next one is probably the most famous of the animals in the Carnival of the Animals, and that is the swan. The stately and beautiful swan glides slowly on the lake, with little but a ripple in her elegant wake. Although she has no song to sing, no words that she could say, she's perfectly exquisite in her amazing ballet. The swan is grand and glorious. She's poised at every turn, epitomizing elegance no other bird can learn. Though some may say she's just a swan and fairly commonplace, she is positively perfect at demonstrating grace. Look how beautiful that swan is. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Our carnival is ending soon, as all things must in time. The music's almost over. We approach the final rhyme. In moments, all the animals will take their parting bow. We hope you'll visit us again, but say goodbye for now. Look at all the animals on stage saying goodbye. We have our lion who we first met, and we have our aquarium, and some donkeys, those wild donkeys who are having the birthday party, the elephant, our fossil skeleton, some of our birds, our swan, our kangaroo, our turtle, our tortoise, and our rooster, and the chickens even pulling the curtain. How cool is that? And my friends, that is the story of the Carnival of the Animals. I hope you enjoyed our story today. It's one of my favorites. And stay tuned, because over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be taking a closer look at some of the pieces of music and some of the animals that we found in our carnival.